Israel's parliament has passed its largest ever budget, shaped almost entirely by the war. The defense budget now stands at $46 billion, $10 billion more than last year, and more than double pre-Gaza war levels. And the costs keep rising. Another $13 billion has already been added through emergency funding, as Israel fights on several fronts. At the same time, the army is expanding its ground operations in southern Lebanon.
As expected, Netanyahu's government allocated the lion's share of this year's budget to security, of course, and to the ultra-Orthodox Jews, even though they neither work, study, nor serve in the army. This sparked considerable controversy. But in Israel, there is a government that prioritizes sectarian interests, the interest of remaining in power over national security.
The Bank of Israel warns that a prolonged war could inflict lasting economic damage, with inflation rising and businesses struggling. The damage to activity could be even more severe. The war is still in full swing, and the level of uncertainty in world markets has risen. Netanyahu's critics accuse him of courting religious parties ahead of elections.
The budget will play a significant role in the upcoming election. Netanyahu will face considerable criticism in the election campaign because, quite simply, even within Likud, there is dissatisfaction with bribing the Haredim and with the failure to conscript them.
Concerns are also growing within the security establishment. Israeli media report the army chief has warned of a manpower shortage as Israel sustains operations in Gaza, Lebanon, and against Iran and its allies. Critics say the government's strategy of fighting on multiple fronts risks stretching both the military and the economy too far. Here in Tel Aviv, the strain is clear. Shops closing early, streets emptying, prices rising, and critics argue Netanyahu's push to widen the conflict is driven partially by political calculations. For many Israelis, the question now is whether the country can afford to keep fighting on multiple fronts. Mohammad Al-Kassim, TRT World, Tel Aviv.